Tim Biggam is our trader this morning. He's the lead option strategist at Delta Derivatives. So Tim, JP Morgan says this stock is going into the 30s now. That was the latest analyst who jumped on board with the rally. So what do you think? Are you on board too?
I'm certainly not on board for 30 over the next week and a half or so, and that's really the post-earnings see here. And, you know, JP Morgan upgrade, as always, a lot of the analysts are upgrades is because their original price target has just been obliterated by the rally here. So even if you look at the $30 price target they have on it, that only leaves about 10% upside or so over the course of the next year. Usually it's about a year price target. So I'm kind of thinking this rally's gotten overextended. 28 is big time technical resistance on the charts. I mean, Gap has basically closed, you know, the COVID crush that we saw and has gotten back to levels where it was right before COVID hit hard here. So I think certainly some of the rally off the lows was absolutely warranted. Now I think momentum's gotten a little ahead of itself here. We're looking about an 8% you know, move based on earnings. So I'm actually going out to next week, selling the 29 calls, hedging with the 31 calls, selling a bear call spread, collecting about 35 cents. So I like that kind of 21% risk return, and it's above that 28 resistance level, plus outside of the expected market maker move for this week. So I just think the rally may continue, may grind higher, but given the magnitude of the run-up we've seen, you know, another 10% may be tough to come by over the next 8 days or so.
Okay, so the 29-31 call spread you're selling, you're getting 35 cents. And Tim, if this thing starts to move upwards, you've got a little bit of breathing room, not a ton though, right? You're looking for, you can get a ramp, but because you've got December 4th on here, you could see a pop and then a fade down. So you're going to be basically holding this thing until the end, hoping that even if there is a rally, that it fades back down afterwards.
Exactly right. That's kind of why I went out to, you know, next week's, also because of the holiday stepping in front of it, you know, kind of volatile. It's a little tempered here because of one less day. So I like the fact that you can be somewhat wrong short term, but next week may see that pullback like you alluded to. We've seen that many times on some of these stocks. And, you know, Gap is now getting stretched, certainly on a valuation basis. I think momentum can take stocks, you know, higher. We've seen that certainly, but at some point that has to temper. That's really where I'm hanging my hat here, past that resistance point, outside of the market maker range, and really, you know, up towards those highs before COVID hit.
Okay. Tim Biggam, thank you for the trade. Starting to fade the Gap move a little bit. With a week, though, to spare in case we get a jump after the report. Thank you, Tim. Lead option strategist at Delta Derivatives.